Trump's not here. We've been here since 11 in the morning, so we just wanted to stand in support of Trump. And now we're going to go become visible. Times Square is a very, very busy area, so people be seeing us. We're a very, very diverse group: gays, transsexuals, blacks, Latinos, Asians, Filipinos, former communists. We're just a union group of American citizens that are just tired of what's going on. And after seeing our president almost get executed live on YouTube yesterday, we just want to stand up, not in violence, but in solidarity with our country and the principles of our country. And we want to extend peace to even our enemies. You know, we're not what they make us seem like. I mean, granted, we're bent out of shape sometimes. We're mad, we're angry, but we're not mad at people. We're mad at policies. We're mad at the party, which is what I feel is the difference. The vitriol that comes toward MAGA or toward Republicans or conservatives or libertarians, it's almost like Nazi-like propaganda, where Trump is divisive. He says things, but he doesn't ever label large groups of Americans as hateful groups of people. The media, yes, but to me that's a private entity. When he speaks about the media being fake and corrupt, after the last 3 weeks of a news cycle, can you disagree? I mean, Hunter Biden's laptop for MAGA Republican is 4 years old news. People are finding about it 3.5 years late. God bless you. God bless Israel. We stand with you. He's going to the Jewish protest, or the Jewish, the shul support, the shul. A bunch of old Jewish men who are praying, and they're going to get harassed by Antifa today in the name of democracy. So Jews can't even worship in Brooklyn or Queens anymore freely. It's not only going to school. They get harassed on the streets in New York. I'm a lifelong New Yorker. I live in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Now, Bay Ridge borders a very large Lebanese, Egyptian, and Palestinian community. Great people. And it also borders Borough Park, which is another very, very Orthodox community, Jewish. We've lived peacefully amongst each other my whole entire life. And I just hope that we can express ourselves, get our hate out of our mouths, and just learn to live peacefully with each other. That's the reason we all live in America. We left that behind. And what are we doing, guys? Come on.
So you're talking a lot about the way that the protests about the situation in Gaza.
It's policies. I don't want to say anything about the situation in Gaza because I believe in isolationism. I want the wars done, whether it be in Ukraine, in Gaza, in Israel, I don't care where it is. But American foreign policy, you know, we sit there and we say, oh, we want to lead the free world, and it causes chaos, right? And then the whole world hates us because we get involved. So why don't we just not get involved anymore? You know, so like, if you support Gaza and you support Palestine, that's great. I think you should go. And the same thing, if you support Israel and you want to go over there and fight, go. And if you're gay and you support Palestine, then maybe you should just go support Palestine. And you know, do the thing that you love and support the people that you love. But if you don't like America, you've made a decision. And the line is drawn in the sand. That's not up to me. That's by the laws of the land. When you look up like what defines a treasonous traitor or a terrorist, like, so like if John F. Kennedy were executed and I witnessed that live and I started applauding for that in 1963 for the execution of the President of the United States, would you be considered a terrorist or a traitor? And then what would the punishment be? So I want to just let everybody know, while they're gloating around, you know, make America aim better again and all this shit that they're saying in support of like assassins shooting at rallies that have children and peaceful families there, I think you should wake up because the line in the sand has been drawn and your toes are right on it. And we standing right here. And I don't know if you realize, like MAGA and everybody, we're all busy working, paying for all your fucking social entitlements. So when shit hits the fan, come knock on my door. We love you.
How do you want to see Trump, say he is back in office for another term, how would you want to see him approach the situation with Israel and Gaza, and
honestly,
as it affects the international situation, and as it affects New York City?
You know, it's so hard for me because there's so much propaganda mixed up into the actual reality of these stories. Like, even if you look at the news of what happened yesterday with the assassination of President Trump, firecrackers for an hour and a half from CNN, while I'm watching private social media accounts telling me there's a dead shooter showing me pictures at literally 6:15, 6:19. 7:30, 7:45, CNN still talking about firecrackers and President Trump falling to the floor and being escorted off stage. So like the propaganda is real. So for me to tell you that I understand what's going on in Gaza and what's going on in Israel, I can't. It's too much for me. I'm so worried about what's going on in Times Square right now. So I feel President Trump did amazing with his foreign policy in comparison to like Joe Biden. I mean, President Trump, you're gonna look back at him. I think his face is going to be on Mount Rushmore, and so is Kennedy's after this. But you're going to look back at his policies and realize that he freed the Middle East. What Hillary Clinton did to Libya and Gaddafi, which was the richest, most affluent state in Africa, she destroyed it. She literally sodomized Gaddafi with a knife live on YouTube before they executed him, his people. And then they ran all those migrants through Europe so that they could destroy Europe. Look at France right now. Who's running Macron? Who's running Macron right now? Who's running Macron? Is it Qatar? Or is it Dubai? Like who's running, what is France? What was it? Where's Charlie? Charlie Hebdo? Whatever happened to Charlie? Remember when they shot 180 people in your nightclubs? You're cool with this? With people just burning your flag in public and harassing Jewish people who are law-abiding, lovely people? You're all right with this, French people? Well, from Brooklyn, we don't do the river to the sea. We do sea to shining sea. We do sea to shining sea. Liberty and every man is free. And once you impinge upon that, you started a war. And that's all I have to say. MAGA, Trump 2024.
All right, thank you.